All right, 124 to go in Game 3. Cleveland with a 4-point lead, but Golden State with the rock. Kevin Durant, so clutch in Games 1 and 2, has not been as clutch here in Game 3. Here's an opportunity, and he hits. As I said, he makes it a 2-point game, Stu.
Yeah, again, out of a timeout here. They isolate Kevin Durant. They get the mismatch. It's an easy finish for him. Best weapon on the floor for the Warriors.
But what makes it is they force a switch. They go pick and roll with Draymond, which doesn't allow you to trap because you don't want him to be a playmaker. And then you get Durant in a mismatch with Tristan Thompson. He's able to get to a sweet spot. Nobody there to provide help because of the three-point shooting, and Durant delivers.
So timeout, a Durant bucket, and then T. Lue a quick timeout. Do you like that move by Coach Lue?
Well, he wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. They have got to get a good high percentage shot here.
What a ball game. This possession probably going to take us under a minute to go in regulation. Draymond against LeBron. Under 5 on the shot clock. Does Korver hit the dagger? Durant with the pull. The suspense in the air in Cleveland for the lead. Oh, my goodness, Kevin Durant. And Golden State is up 1 with 45 ticks left. Wow.
Dribble down into a three-point shot.
This has been the matchup. Kyrie against Clay. Does he drive on him or settle for a jumper? He's going to settle for a step-back three.
I think that's where Klay Thompson's length bothers Kyrie.
You got to foul. You got to come up and foul.
They're not doing it. About a second or so difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Kyle Korver finally gives the foul. Almost 10 seconds went off the clock.
Too much
That's
time.
Incredible on a variety of fronts. One, the shot selection there by Kyrie in that situation, and then the lack of clock management there down the stretch. I know it's Steph Curry, but even if he makes them both, it's still a one-possession game, and you need time right now more than anything.
Well, there was about two and a half second differential between game clock and shot clock. You've got to foul. You can't let that try and run out and hope you get a defensive rebound.
Kevin Durant good with the first, Stu.
Yeah, but if you're Cleveland, I mean, this all's not lost. Even if he makes his second free throw, you're still in a one-possession game, albeit that you need a three-point shot. I don't recommend the three. Your objective now is to stay in this game, lengthen it, go for the easy two, and foul.
So Kevin Durant had been missing some clutch shots, and as I said that, I guess I activated him because he makes a layup, makes a three, makes 2 free throws, and now it is a 3-point lead for Golden State with 12.9. Czar, I come to you. Where do you go right now if you're Tyronn Lue? You need 3. Do you go for a quick 2 and play the foul game? Do you want LeBron to the cup to maybe get fouled and get an and one? What do you do?
I think you're aggressive going to the basket. If they leave someone or you draw a double team, you look to kick it out. We'll take the open 3 to tie the game up right now. If not, you might get a 3 by getting fouled and 1, or by going quickly. If you score a 2, then you got to play the foul game from there.
You know what's going to be interesting for me coming out of this timeout is who they actually feature on the play. Is it LeBron, or like last year, is it Kyrie, who has typically finished games for them?
Yeah, and I think Coach talked about it. You don't necessarily need the 3 right now if you can get the quick 2 at the basket because you have enough time to foul and then have another possession.
Notice Love isn't in the game right now. 3-point shooter for him.
Maybe hurt.
Love actually inbounded right there into LeBron, and a foul is called. Wait a second.
They call a turnover. I think they're going to get.
Was LeBron out of bounds?
He called him out of bounds.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, see, I didn't see Love there. From
the clean strip.
I couldn't see he was taking it out.
Wow. So Andre Iguodala, the Cleveland nemesis, the 2015 Finals MVP, with that play on LeBron in the corner. Are you kidding me?
No, it was a terrific play. Really, though, the play was how well they defended the first 2 options of that sideline out of bounds. That LeBron was not meant to get the ball in that situation, and Andre Iguodala just he played it right. He knew that LeBron was looking to catch and shoot there, timed it beautifully, and comes up with the strip.
And these are nails in the coffin right now. And there is a collective malaise at the Q right now with Cavaliers fans with so much hope. But Stu, it's a double-edged sword. So much hope, but at the same time, knowing there's no safety net, you lose this, it's essentially over.
Well, yeah, because the storyline has changed. Right now, you get great games out of Kyrie Irving, great game out of LeBron James, and you still possibly do not come up with the win. So now you're in a position mentally, you ask yourself as a team, what do you do? And on a night where J.R. Smith actually played well.
Czar, Golden State 1.5 seconds away from a 3-0 lead, and as you and all of us know, nobody in the history of the NBA Finals has ever come back from 3-0 down.
It's a seemingly impossible task. You never know what's going to happen in game number 4. If somebody gets injured for Golden State, Cleveland wins that one. You never know in the game of basketball, but it's certainly against this team seems like an insurmountable lead, 3-0. And just look what the difference was at the end of the game. Kevin Durant coming down, nailing that 3. And if we go back and look this tape backwards, how many missed shots did Cleveland have in the last 3 minutes of the game?
Well, they go on that 9-0 run to end the game. Remember, it was 113-109. Durant not only hit that 3, he had the free throws, he had the little baseline jump shot that he got on the switch when Draymond set that screen. And then they were able to get the job done defensively. Kyle Korver did get a good look out of their half-court set. He didn't convert. Then you had Kyrie, questionable shot in a situation like that in a one-point game. Again, going for the home run when going up 2 there, relying upon your defense maybe is the best option. Now you're looking at a scenario where I don't see them having a chance. I don't know if they can mentally recover to put forth the kind of effort it's going to be necessary to even get back in this series.
Yeah, I agree with you totally, Greg, because, again, I mean, they put forth great effort in this game. They rebounded the basketball. They hold the Warriors under 50% shooting. They get to loose balls. They made some hustle plays. They got production out of J.R. Smith, nearly 40-point nights by both Kyrie and LeBron. And at the end of this game, you just kind of exhale and say, what do we have to do? It's going to be very difficult to sort of muster that collective, resolve to win Game 4.
Could it have been a little bit of this with Cleveland down the stretch? Kyrie and LeBron used up so much energy getting them to that point. The two of them have unbelievable games that then down the stretch they maybe didn't have the legs on them to make those shots. We saw LeBron miss that layup. Kyrie, as Greg mentioned, taking that jump shot, whether then driving to the basket perhaps and get fouled or score. All things that you can speculate on.
So an amazing game, the best game of these finals so far, but here are some final numbers that we want to leave you with. The Golden State Warriors are 15-0 in these playoffs. They have a chance to be the first team ever to go 16-0 through a playoffs. They ended the game, according to our researcher Kevin Cottrell, on an 11-0 run, and during that span, Cleveland was 0 of 8 from the field. So it is 3-0 Golden State. Game 4 is Friday night. We will see you with another Film Room for Game 4 Saturday night at 9 Eastern right here on NBA TV. We'll see you then.